Hi, my name is Beth Lawson, and this is my play review. First question: what did I notice about the play? I noticed the play was very gory at some parts. It was very violent, and the god Dionysus in the play, he seemed to go from like one extreme to another, looking for balance. At one minute, he would be preaching about peace, and the next minute, he would be ready to go to war. I know that he carried a grudge against not his mother, but his mother's sisters and his sisters, his aunt and his sisters, because they didn't believe that he was the son of Zeus. Prometheus, he was a young king. He was actually torn from limb to limb by his mom, who believed him to be a lion at the time, but she was under the spell of the god Dionysus. For question two, what values were represented? It put a very high value on religion, especially mystery religions with like initiation rituals that they would do, secret knowledge that you would get from doing the initiation rituals. And it also preached a lot about people having a special one on one relationship with God, which they did worship through dancing and also enjoying drinking wine in this play. One of the things that I learned was that their holiness meant a lot to them. It talks about how people reach their joy through the intoxication and the dancing. At one point, they were saying that it's good to have self control, and then it seemed like at another point it was about letting go. But they did find freedom and happiness through their religion. As far as what I underlined and had to go back and look up, the first word that I had to go back and look up was epiphany, which I found out was aha, life changing moments, which I know there was a lot in this play for the different characters. I looked up votaries, which is vows of dedication or a dedicated follower to the religion, and also reverence, which I found out was a deep respect or honor for somebody. Question four: the Maenads, how were they depicted? They were females that they didn't have any male supervision around them, and they just ran wild. They were dangerous. They were ripping people apart, ripping animals apart, ripping cows apart. They were a threat to the king, threat to control of the city, and they were under the spell. The cover of the Dover edition of the play has Elvis on it, and that's because some productions of the play use the imagery of pop music idols to convey Dionysus to the audience. One used Mick Jagger and compared it to a Mick Jagger of the time. Two questions I asked myself is how would Dionysus appear today? And I believe on social media, because the way that he always wanted people to know who he was and wanted to have followers. He wanted to be truly present to those that followed him. So I believe that he would be a big social media star. Another question I had about the play is why did it take Prometheus's mom so long to recognize him? I know that she had to look at the sky first before she could recognize her own son. And that's it. Thank you.